Good morning, Dakota Tate with your 8:30 Hunter News Update. A man's been charged allegedly stealing more than $50,000 from a Gateshead pub early last Friday. Officers in Sydney arrested the 18-year-old at a Piermont casino yesterday afternoon. They seized around $6,000 in cash and casino chips and found more when they searched his car, as well as 2 extendable batons. Police also searched a Piermont hotel room at a Charlestown home, where they seized electronic devices and other items believed to be the proceeds of crime. The man faces a number of charges and was refused bail to appear in court yesterday. It's the last day of pre-polling across the Hunter and the last chance for locals to skip the queues on election Saturday. But it comes alongside a major controversy for the Electoral Commission, with voters who tested positive to COVID from Sunday to Tuesday at 6 p.m. unlikely to be able to vote because of a gap in the legislation. They've tested positive too early to be allowed to vote by phone, but too late to grab a postal vote in time, and won't be able to show up in person on Saturday. The Ronald McDonald House is looking for volunteers in the Newcastle region to help out with children being cared for in the John Hunter Hospital. The volunteer work's aimed at easing the emotional and financial strain on families, particularly coming off of 2 years of COVID restrictions and lowered support. CEO Ross Bingham says volunteers make a real difference in the families' lives.
It's pretty much when families come and use the house and visit the house, stay at the house, their biggest memories come from their interactions with volunteers and how they were helped and guided and listened to when they needed to be heard. It does make a massive difference for us, and we do rely heavily on volunteers.
A charity caring for heritage-listed trains and railway items at North Rothbury is likely to lose its home and its collection after losing a Supreme Court battle with a developer. The Hunter Valley Railway Trust will have to make way for the $1.5 billion Huntley development and pay the company's legal costs at least $1 million. The trust says it will appeal the decision. There's fear it could be bankrupted. Wallsend Library will be closed from Monday 6th of June to the end of July for a major upgrade by Newcastle Council. The project will get started next month and will see the inclusion of additional spaces, including a private study area, a quiet room and creative and collaboration spaces. Deputy Lord Mayor Declan Clausen says the investment will be worth it for the community.
It's just under $865,000 is going to be invested in these upgrades. And over the last 5 years, Council has invested about $7 million in our library services. So we certainly see it as an investment that returns significant dividends through the inclusion that it provides, the community learning space, those other great opportunities, everything that a library does now and will continue to do in the future.
The diver found dead in the port of Newcastle alongside 50 kilograms of cocaine has been identified as a Brazilian national. Bruno Borges is a professional diver believed to have travelled to Australia after being hired by drug smugglers. His family and friends are hoping to have his body returned to Brazil. Police continue their search for another Brazilian national connected to the incident.
2NURFM Sport.
A second-half collapse has seen the Knights go down 36-12 to the Broncos last night at McDonald Jones Stadium. Brisbane's Selwyn Cobbo scored in the 67th minute to put the visitors up by 8, but replays appeared to show halfback Adam Clune being obstructed in the lead-up. Coach Adam O'Brien says he was confused by the no call from the bunker, but the decision wasn't the game's deciding factor.
There was some stuff on kick chase and some stuff that we needed to be better at, but yeah, it didn't help. 14-12, I thought, hang on, we're coming back here, but no.
Jet stars Daniel Pena and Becca Mikotadze have both been selected in the A-League All-Star squad set to take on Barcelona in Sydney next week. The pair were among 13 players named for the squad, with the rest of the 30-man squad set to be named later today. Merriweather surfer Ryan Callanan has come away with a much-needed win in his heat yesterday at the Sydney Surf Pro in Manly, and Sawyers Gully trainer Adam Rugari is confident Far Out can overcome a tough draw in the Hunter Regional Champions tonight at Newcastle Paceway. And the winning numbers in the Powerball are 5, 8, 11, 15, 27, 28 and 34. And the Powerball is 3. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.